Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the iPhone App Podcast. We're going to take a look at Archibalds Adventures, which is a lot of fun. I got stuck playing this game the other day, and I typically don't say that too often, as you know. I haven't gotten stuck playing too many games or messing around in too many apps. So when you start it up, it gives you kind of a little story. I'm going to skip that for the sake of time. Takes us right into the game, so we've got some options here. Music, different stuff, language, orientation, landscape, all that good stuff. So, and another thing, from what I understand, this game can be played in different languages and is going to be available in even more languages. So, let's go ahead and play. It gives you these levels, so I've already kind of started playing, as you can see here. So I'm just going to start at level 5. You've got your little keypad here. Basically tells you different things that you can do as you go over them. He's on a skateboard, which I think is cool, first of all. You got to watch out for the obstacles, because you could really get annihilated on these obstacles. Oh, come on, I thought he was supposed to jump automatically. Okay. And the object is to get the door open and you pass the level. So, sometimes these aren't... Okay. And these informational things here, you really want to read them, because if you don't take the time to read them, then you may not be able to figure out how to pass the level. So, as I'm doing that here and trying not to get annihilated... Oh, come on. Anyhow, well, you see how the game plays. You've got some informational little portals here. It tells you the information on how to pass the level. The nice thing about this is that these levels are uniquely... There's different things about all these levels. It keeps adding different functionality, different little things to the levels, but it explains to you what it is, and it doesn't kind of leave you high and dry. So it's a fun game to play that isn't going to take, you know, a ton of your brain power. If you're like me and games like Halo and stuff are way too much for you to even comprehend, which, I mean, you could learn them, obviously, but if you're trying to pick up a game really fast to play, this game is definitely a fun, addictive one that you can just pick up and start playing and be able to understand in no time. So as you pass the levels, you pass the levels, you get points and all that good stuff. Then you continue to go on and get higher levels, and there's lots of different... let's actually restart. No, not restart the level, restart the game. Up here you have levels to unlock. So as you continue to go on, you'll start unlocking levels. But there are a ton of levels. There's 8, I guess 8 probably stages, or I guess you could even call them levels, and you can call... Well, they call these ones levels, so I would call those ones stages. But you could play this game for quite a long time. And that's what I like about it. The sound is great in this game. When you pass the levels, even really nice music. This is a very well put together game. Now it's $7.99, which some people are going to say, wow, that's really expensive for a little game. But I would argue with you and say that this game is just a lot of fun to play, and you're going to find it very addicting. It's one of those games you could just fire up and start right off where you left off and continue to play until you beat the game, and then you could even go back and play it again, you know, and try to pass the levels faster and get better at the game. So Archibald Adventures is a lot of fun, So definitely check that out. It's $7.99. Now, if you wanted to support the iPhone App Podcast and help us out, you could go over to our website, iPhoneAppPodcast.com, and go to Archibald Adventures and download the game from there. There's a little iTunes link underneath the video. You click on that, it takes you straight to iTunes, and you get to download it for $7.99, and that helps support the iPhone App Podcast. So until next time, this is Jared with the iPhone App Podcast. Haven't said that enough times in the last minute, so we'll see you next time.